Okay, so I guess it actually was a reality after all.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so bear with me. This is obviously not my normal aesthetic. This is not my normal setup, but it is what it is. We're gonna get there, okay? As you guys know, the reason why I've been ghost is because I actually moved recently. So yeah, I'm still moving things in. Obviously, I have nothing set up right here. It's just I don't even have my light set up right now, but we're gonna get there, okay? I'm gonna hurry up and do this video. It's not gonna be super long because I'm literally using my phone's hotspot because the Wi-Fi at this apartment isn't set up. So yeah. All right, so let's talk about this really quickly. Wait, actually, before we do that, if I got time, clanthemerchfan.com if you guys want to support. I've been pretty delayed, but you guys are so patient. Thank you so much. I'm gonna deliver no matter what. I'm gonna deliver, okay? So when there's a delay in orders or whatnot and I get a big shipment, just bear with me, just be patient. I'm gonna get it out there. I swear, I promise to you, you're gonna get your stuff. I promise, okay? I promise, okay? You are, okay? And you can see here, like these are some of the labels I've already made with quite a few orders already. There's way more than just this sitting around somewhere. Maybe I already threw them away. But anyways, if you guys want to support, please do. Link in the description there, clanthemerchfan.com. All right, so let's talk about this. Before the season, the Lakers offered, which we did not know this, okay? Before the season, the Lakers offered a lottery-protected first-round pick in Russell Westbrook to the Spurs for Josh Richardson and Doug McDermott. Hoops hype has learned. The Spurs, however, wanted an unprotected first-round pick for taking on Westbrook's salary with the expectation he'd be waived, which the Lakers were unwilling to do and talks stalled. I don't know what else the Lakers would expect, but honestly, at this point, well, this is before the season. At this point, I don't know what I would do if I'm the Lakers. I don't necessarily think that Westbrook isn't working out for them. I'll be honest. I think that he's played a pretty decent role off the bench. I think it's a pretty nice role for him, and I think that he's embraced it pretty well too. So kudos to him for that. But honestly, I don't know at this point, like right now, because that's what really matters, right? Right now, would the San Antonio Spurs take on Westbrook salary for unprotected pick and get rid of Josh Richardson and Doug McDermott? I personally think you can get more than just this. So we already know that, well, we don't know this, but it's been some talks, okay? That it was possibly the San Antonio Spurs that talked to Brooklyn Nets when it came to trying to trade for Ben Simmons. That's probably completely off the table because Ben Simmons has finally found his way. I keep telling you guys, like, just be patient with that dude. Like, he is a star at heart. But yeah, so that's probably not going to happen. But I still believe, I'm still a believer that you're going to be able to find a home for Josh Richardson and Doug McDermott, and you could probably get more than unprotected and a lottery protected first round pick. You probably can get more than just that. Having to take on a Russell Westbrook contract this seems like quite a bit. But hey, that money got to go somewhere. But yeah, I am curious to see what you guys think about it. Let's go ahead and go to the actual article so you can see that the internet's really slow using that hotspot. Let's see, Josh Collins, because I thought I saw it. Let's see if we can find it. You can tell I've been out of practice. Here we go. All right. So moving on. Since Lakers coach Darvin Ham moved Westbrook to the bench, the former MVP has played with more joy and been more efficient. As a reserve, Westbrook is averaging 16.8 points. Good God, that's pretty decent. On 43.6% shooting from the field and 39.6% from downtown. That is good, with 8.6 assists, 5 rebounds. I wonder how many turnovers he's averaging off the bench. I don't know. While some combination of Rob Pelinka, Miles Turner, and Buddy Hield has been trending topics on Twitter after each Lakers loss, many rival executives believe acquiring both players won't make Los Angeles a contender in the West. Some executives believe the Lakers will stand pat and ride out the Westbrook experiment if he continues to produce off the bench. By the way, can I go ahead and throw this out there? Okay, let me just say this really quickly. San Antonio Spurs, and I know this is a little off topic, okay? It has nothing to do with Westbrook, but we're going to be really bad. And I keep saying this, and I kept saying this, and this isn't a bad thing. This is actually a good thing that we're going to be bad. But I gave you, and I keep saying this, and now I got quite a few messages where people are like, oh, you were right. And it's like, no, I think it was pretty obvious. Even when we were winning, how we're winning does matter. We're a little limited as far as like what our best players can do. Not a bad thing. It's just they are an archetype. That's what they are. Keldon Johnson is an archetype. Devin Vassell is an archetype, and that's totally fine. But we are limited with what our best players can do. You add on and you pack on top of the fact that the San Antonio Spurs play with so much energy that as the season goes on, you're going to be exhausted. Just going to happen. That's just a reality. But then you add on even more. Josh Richardson, Doug McDermott, and Jakob are kind of the three players keeping us above water, okay? Or at the very least, allowing the San Antonio Spurs to come up for a gasp every like 2 minutes, okay, while we drown. They're literally the main guys there that helps this team stay there. So with that being said, these guys are going to be gone. Like, I don't see a reality where the San Antonio Spurs, number one, can't move these two or these three guys, and number two, in which they wouldn't do it. Like, there's no true reason to not do that. Unless you're thinking about, you know, trying to develop Malachi Branham, but I don't even see him play a lot. And the reason why I bring up him is because he really utilizes screens really well. So him and Jakob could be a pretty nice duo, and you can really hone in on his pick and roll skills with a Jakob, because you're probably not going to get that as much with just Bassey. But hey, that's just my take. Me personally, I think the Spurs should try to move Jakob probably to the Warriors, and in exchange get Wiseman. I think that will be beautiful. Okay, beautiful. If you can do something like that, maybe even a pick, and you're set, dude. Like, you are set. But that's my take on it. So you guys let me know what you think. Is there an echo in this room now? I feel like with this new apartment, there's an echo in here. Yeah, there's definitely an echo in here. But anyways, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, or become a patron and YouTube member, $2 per month. Thank you guys so much for the love. I'm trying my best to get as many videos out as I can. Obviously, it's pretty rough, but the internet should be working pretty soon. So hopefully they fix that, and then I'll be on, and I'm gonna make a bunch of videos before I leave for Thanksgiving. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later, man. Until next time, bye.